There's no US representatives left. I don't even think anyone came to this. I know there's some people planning. Alright, we're finally getting into it. We got Pikachu Libre versus Mewtwo, which means this is Suicune versus Futen. Alright, round one, starting. Suicune, interesting enough, going with Mega Rayquaza, a support set that's actually pretty rarely used. But it doesn't matter, the first field phase is won by Mewtwo, gets the grab. Pikachu Libre fighting out of the corner, has a decent amount of space, but gets hit by the instant jump JY. Combos, then field shifts, and now Pikachu Libre gonna be on the back foot again, just blocking in face. Libre wins the exchange by going for a neutral light attack into a grab. Now just poking on shield. Futen backs away all the way into the corner, not a lot of room to run away from, but actually able to just air dash all the way to corner swap pretty much. Alright, dash up grab does not work, this is not net play. So Libre does get the down light into wild charge conversion, gets back into the field, gets the enhanced state. In an enhanced state, all of her special attacks are stronger, like in literally every single way. So Mega Rayquaza is just like a big line laser effectively, but Mewtwo is able to fly above it and air stall long enough with the air dash and jump heavy, gets the just frame on the ending of the string there, calls Eevee, which gives an attack buff, and just ends it with the neutral projectile on the field. Sorry, I'm not gonna be able to like explain this game for all you people who are new to the game. It's a little too early for me, and I'm just on my own, so it's kind of doing my best. I'm sorry. But Mewtwo wins the both phases, has a huge life lead already, 600 to 246. But Libre going into burst mode. This mode gives Libre light armor, attack up, defense up, and all of her specials are enhanced. Meaning, this is fucking nuts. Not only that, they have all Pokemon have access to a burst attack while in their burst mode, while the meter's ticking down, which is an absurdly safe, really strong move. Alright, back into field phase. Not as much damage as I think Suicune was looking for. Gonna win the field phase with the counterattack. Counterattacks are like focus attacks in Street Fighter 4, but they have pretty much infinite armor. Ooh. Going underneath the anti-air from Mewtwo and going for the grab for the punish. Suicune just gonna try and settle for these light projectiles trying to close out the round. Actually goes for a double team to go in. Ooh, CDC's forward, gets the crit grab, that should be the end of it. Goes into the third round. Alright, final round. Both characters have full burst meter on deck. However, there's the support from Suicune, but it doesn't even matter, it just gets grabbed out right away. Libre fights out of the corner with some down light pokes and gets a good anti-air, but drops the combo. Doesn't matter, resets it with a grab on the wake up. That command grab is Electro Web. It's probably one of the best command grabs in the game. Hits grounded, hits in the air. It's great. Puts a slow debuff for like 20 seconds. There's again. When enhanced, it does this whole animation, a lot more damage. So when the character glows green, that means it's a grab. Blue is a counterattack. And if they glow red, that means that they effectively teched the grab with the attack. That's the only way to prevent grabs in this game, is to attack. So it's a lot more you have to do it proactively rather than reactively, like other fighting games. Move. Libre trying to fight her way out of the corner, but it gets hit by the cross-up jump late. Futen gonna take the first game of this So it's gonna be Futen moving on. He's gonna play either Rara, a Scizor, one of the best Scizors in the world, and Sayotaro. Yeah, Mewtwo has a lot of moves from a lot of Mashima moves. Doesn't have a God Fist. That's but has Hell Sweep. I know his neutral, his 5 heavy is another Tekken reference. I'm forgetting the name of the character. Jin? No, not Jin. Jin's 5. My names are, I'm not good with names, so bear with me. Yeah, Pikachu has a God Fist. You can even do Electric Wind. Yeah. You can do a just frame version of it if you do forward. The inputs in this game are all just directions. They're kind of like Smash in that way. But there are just frames. So if you do forward and the A button, or whatever your special button is set to, you'll get, on the same frame, you'll get the just frame version, which is really fucking strong. So this is going to be Paris, sorry, who is a Pikachu player, so speak of the devil. Pikachu might have some more traditional Heihachi moves, but does not play at all like Heihachi. Pikachu, though, is probably one of the most traditional characters, really standard, kind of nothing too crazy. Well, they do have some interesting air mobility options through canceling their Thunder, but I don't know if Paris is going to be able to play that. Alright, well right now, even though Fujin won the field phase, he was put into the corner, but now back into neutral. Character just kind of be throwing us some projectiles. Actually, Fujin got in. Wow. Great punish on the Drain Punch with the Iron Tail. Goes right above it. Height properties are a huge thing in this game. Ooh, that was the just frame right there. The God Fist on glowing blue is just. So what that support does, Mimikyu, is that it sort of puts out a hitbox that just kind of attacks, and if you get hit, you get a couple nasty debuffs. Defense down, or no, attack down, and synergy down. Alright, there's Pikachu's Burst. It's gonna go right underneath, but no punish. It's a really short end lag move, so it's really hard to actually whip punish that. Now that is an unsafe move from Mewtwo. Alright. I wonder if there's support lock. I don't think there are. So Snivy is a support where it kind of puts up like a really big air tornado. Kind of think of like, what's his name? Dante's Devil, or Jam Session from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Like just a big pillar in the air. Or like through the whole vertical screen. God, I'm sorry, I'm talking. Ooh, good combo right there, going for a shift. So the way phase shifts work, there's 2 phases in this game. So it's field phase, which is sort of like an arena fighter, where it's like pretty much most single hit moves are going to shift. A few projectiles won't, but pretty much if it's like a big significant hit or a grab, it will shift phases. And in dual phase, it's a 2D fighter. Very traditional in that sense. It shifts back into field after like a grab or a certain hidden value is reached called phase shift points. Oh, in the meantime, Paris just beat Fujin. Sorry. Another way for it to shift back into field phase is if it reaches, a combo reaches 21 hits. That is the maximum number of hits a combo can reach, and after that it shifts back. Yeah, this is Discord commentary at 2:22 a.m. So I'm doing my best. Shout out to Discord, by the way. If you like what you're seeing, hit us up at discord.gg/Pokken. That's where the main community hub is. We'll gladly help you learn about the game. Also check out Pokken Arena, that's like our forum. I gotta, use the mic to shill as hard as I can. Yeah, no, the NA scene though. We've been kind of getting bodied by EU recently, but we're no slouch. We got a bunch of weeklies. Like, there's some good ones. There's a really good one in New York City called New York City Brawl. Every Monday at like 7. You can generally find it on... I don't know what his channel name is actually called, but it's like Flegger. Something. And then there's a bunch of other ones. I think... there's sometimes like I think a monthly at Wednesday Night Fights. There's so many more that I'm like just spacing on right now. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. So now we got Rara, who is the Scizor player. Scizor is sort of like a weird character. Came with the arcade updates after the initial Wii U launch. Finally came in DX to consoles. This character relies heavily on armor, specifically that move you just saw there where he glowed blue, his counterattack. It is probably one of the strongest counterattacks in the game. It has huge range, and he's the only character that can move while charging it. So right now, Paris has him in the corner, but that move right there, that was Bullet Punch that broke the grab, also a super strong move. It's sort of like a weird zoning mix-up. It's like a projectile attack, but also not. It's a weird move. Alright. Rara fighting back, has full screen to walk away if he wants. Goes for a charge move, there's the Bullet Punch. You have 3 follow-ups. You have a grab option, you have a regular attack called X-Scissor, and then if you have a stack of your swords, that's Scizor's special mechanic, is his neutral A sword dance where he gets a stack of swords, right? Now all his specials will have an additional follow-up he can choose to do if he wants. Alright, Paris now in burst, back all the way in the corner. This burst attack is invincible on frame 5 and +4 on block. It's very fair and balanced. Paris drops the combo though, that could have been it. But now Scizor with a whole nother chance on life. Fully charges the counter, 10 seconds left on the clock. Does not commit to the clock. Scizor actually beating out the counterattack, which is pretty normal. And now Scizor has a burst of his own. Only 2 seconds left, probably gonna go to time. It's just gonna run. So the way timeouts work in this game is that they are based on percentage of HP, not actual health number. So characters generally have different HP amounts. You can see the number in the HP bar, which is actually a relatively nice feature. But it's based on who has the most percentage of their HP. So lower HP characters at 1% will always win. Alright, so they're going to win that field phase, going to get almost pretty much close to all their meter, which is pretty huge. Has a really good situation. Paris actually finds his way in with the Hunting Hawks. Scizor tried to go for the Snivy support, but actually just gets grabbed out of it. And then, yeah, if you grab a support, they just... Paris going to have burst on... has burst now. Rara actually getting that grab, which is huge, because it's going to give him burst, so now he's going to be able to fight back. He's going to just block this. He's going to have to take the mix-up, or will he burst? He bursts himself. He does not want to take that mix-up. It's +4, it's shit scary. Ooh, he reacts to the blue, just goes for the super attack. Here it is. I don't know what this one's called. It's hella Gundam, though, so it's pretty cool. Alright, so Rara's going to take it. And this puts them at 2-1, I think. Yeah, that's probably one of the coolest looking burst attacks in the game. It's so anime. It's also pretty quick too, which is nice. So the last player left on this team is Sarutaro. Oh wait, am I wrong? Did I read the wrong name? Oh yeah, I was reading the wrong team. It's Elm. Elm's the next player. So Elm, the Suicune, He is like a really huge community leader. He organizes a lot of events, like Kanto, as I was saying earlier. He's one of the main organizers for that event. He does a lot of work for this. He's also qualified for this year's World Championship. He qualified through the Oceania qualifier. He just took a trip to Australia. Took a friend with him. They both qualified. There's only 2 slots, and they just stole it away from the Australians. It's pretty good. So let's see if he can hold this down. 2v1. He's gotta get through 2 players. I think I'm not crazy. Yeah, there's only one. Yeah, only Futon lost on that team. I don't think Sarataro played yet. Evo commentary to Discord. It's the future. You joke, but that will happen. One of these days. It'll be on Disney XD or whatever. And they'll be they won't have the commentators at the venue. They'll be just streaming it through whatever, probably still Skype. Businesses will never not use Skype. This game is definitely not Tekken with Pokemon. Please never say that. It's more like, I don't know, it's its own thing. It has the field phase, and so it's Arena Fighter, and it has the 2D Fighter. It never has like the 2.5 of Tekken, so I feel like saying it's like Tekken with Super is just wrong. Anyways, back to the game. I'm already starting off pretty tightly. He's got the Scizor at half HP. I know it doesn't look like it, but the HP bars lie. You gotta look at the percentage. You gotta look at the number. So Suicune's sort of like this weird zoner, very old character design. He's one of the first 5 characters in the game. So doesn't have a lot of tricks and gimmicks up its sleeve, except for a few projectile feints. So it plays a really honest sort of zoning. But right now, Scizor's kind of making a comeback with a lot of grabs. I was curious how he got. If you're curious how he got that little buff right next to his HP bar, that is a crit up buff. It comes from the Victini that Elm actually summoned. Crits are like counter hits. Oh, burst attacks on both sides. Scizor's is fast enough to become invincible to actually catch out Suicune. With 8 seconds left on the clock, this will, unless like a miracle happens, most likely close out the round for Rara. Suicune does have a lot of damage, but in field it's not easy to get. Yeah, no, with that jump heavy, it's gonna get caught out by the Scizor, or the Snivy. Yeah, Snivy, just this huge anti-air hitbox. Really, really good. Plus if you get hit on the ground, it causes hard knockdown, which is really good. If you hit in the air, you get a combo. It scales a lot, but it's so good. It's one of the best. But yeah, so the crit just adds a lot of damage, and oftentimes launches on certain normals if it hits. It's like counter hits, pretty much. Just a little different condition. Really strong. So Elm gonna just dash up, grab. Still hasn't been touched yet. Puts him in the corner. CAs. He just CADCs right through. CADC is in the counterattack dash. Dash cancel. Pretty much just the same as a FADC from Street Fighter. Ooh. There's a crit. The jumping heavy, that dive kick is one of Suicune's best moves. It's one of like the 5 they'll use in new. Yeah, this character doesn't have like a lot of great options. There's been a bit of I would argue a bit of power creep in this game, and Suicune's somehow managed to stay up there with just really good players like. All right, gonna call that Victini. Snivy again. Gonna C80C away from it though. 13 seconds on the clock. This is gonna be a lot of damage. Actually, no, that was a different move. Not a lot of damage available to get on that one. But 6 seconds on the clock. No burst for Rara. This is looking like it's Elm's round. It would take a miracle. Yeah, there's no way you can do 400 damage in 2 seconds. 300 is like the max you can really do. 320 with a wall. Yeah, no. Suicune's like a... This is a really hard matchup for Suicune, by the way. Scizor has a weird property on his... It's an intentional property. On his dash, he has like a running stance where he'll be immune to all projectiles. Well, most projectiles. Which makes this really fucking hard for Scizor to actually try and zone this character, or Suicune to actually zone this character out. But Elm's doing a pretty good job of it. Right now he's in the corner, so he has to take all these mix-ups. He gets grabbed. Wall bounce. Whenever you bounce off the wall, you lose 30 HP plus any gray life you had. Ooh. Yeah, burst attacks are all invincible really quick. Well, some faster than others. So you can just use them pretty much to get in for free. They do a lot of damage. Didn't kill though. This game does have rage. It's when your HP glows red, you get 30% defense up and 20% attack up, which is nuts. So right now, this game can be easily evened up in terms of damage and life. Oh, the sword stance follow-up of the bullet punch, that little tornado he did, actually was able to clip Elm out of the air, out of the blizzard, which is a super strong move. Hard to land though. Alright, tension. The Snivy Call is going to try and stop any momentum. 24 seconds left on the clock. Ooh, this is actually huge damage. But on the wall, so it's a little awkward for him to continue the combo. So he chooses not to. He tries to go for a reset. CA gonna shift off of it. Damage completely even. Next mix-up is pretty much gonna win. 6 seconds left on the clock. 6 HP for Rara. He has to do something. Oh my god, alright. Just barely getting clipped by the jumping light attack from Suicune. Elm takes it to the final game of this winner's final. Alright, so last up, Elm versus Sceptile. Which I'm pretty sure is a Pikachu Libre, which again is a really good character against zoners. So this is not a good matchup for Elm. Rounds going to time is relatively often. Oh wait, Sceptile plays Shadow Mewtwo. I'm trolling. I knew that. I play that character. I should know that. It's 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. Please forgive. That does kind of change things. What was I saying? Yeah, time is pretty often, especially with Suicune though. It's really mainly a Suicune. Like, it's a very defensive character. You don't really have crazy offensive tools. A lot of slow attacks, so your best bet is just to try and slowly chip him out. Oh, there's no chip kills in this game, by the way. Sorry about that. Chip was not the right term to use. But yeah. Well, there's a lot of other characters that are really fucking fast. Like, Shadow Mewtwo is one of them. Lowest HP in the game. By far. Super high damage, though, if he gets in. Kind of a jack of all trades, but also loses HP whenever he uses a special move, which he has to a lot. His special moves are pretty much the core of his character. Alright, yeah, so Shadow Mewtwo versus Suicune. As a Shadow Mewtwo player, I don't know. This is a pretty even matchup. Shadow Mewtwo, if you've heard anything about him at all, you've probably heard that he had an infinite in the original vanilla Wii U game. he no longer has that, and he's been nerfed pretty hard since then. A lot of his things have changed. A lot of his field phase things have been nerfed. But he has sort of like this weird mix of like rush down, aggressive moves, really strong defensive options, and a few zoning moves that you can use. They're not like super. He doesn't have a command grab though. That's like the one thing he's missing. Is everything. Beautiful anti-air, catching Suicune, trying to jump away, getting both just frames on the side strike. That's his DP. Alright, back into the field phase. Ooh, Suicune actually has a move called Mirror Coat, which will, if you trigger it with any projectile, will just shoot a counter armor-piercing laser. And it's super fast. Mewtwo tried to teleport through it, but actually just got clipped by the end of it. Goes into Burst Attack, which is the shortest duration of any of them, but probably one of the strongest. Wow. Mewtwo just tried to go for one of the strongest moves called the Vortex. Literally a Vortex. But gets grabbed out of it, which is really rare to see. Alright. Ooh. Going right through the projectile with the Zen Headbutt. Projectile invincible on like frame 20 or something. It's really slow. But does its job. Alright, round 2. Yeah, Simon has too many mechanics, I can't explain them all. But he's gonna charge the fireball pretty much into space. Gets fully charged counterattack. A fully charged counterattack faces another counterattack. But Sato jumps away and gets a good punish in the corner. Resets him with the exhaust. Or with the burst shockwave, if I'm mixing my terms. Goes for a Thunder Trine Oki. Tried to go for a mix-up with a grab. But Elm, too smart, aware of it, gets a huge punish. Game's back to dead even. Actually, RNG, not in favor of Elm. Mew uses Metronome, which is gives you a random chance of attack up, crit, or not. Got nothing. Ooh. Breaks the grab with the homing attack and then just kills Shadow Mewtwo. That's just how it is with that character. Alright, going into the final round of the winner's final right now. Elm just kind of barely making it through that round with a few clutch reads. But that's just Shadow Mewtwo's life. You live and die by the couple. So denying the field phase win from the Shadow Mewtwo actually denies a huge amount of meter. He's probably going to shift back because he really wants to get all the meter he can. Trying to teleport again forward through the laser does not work. You have to teleport to the side. Still doesn't have enough meter. There it is. Finally has it. He's going to go for the grab off the flamethrower. Gets the field phase Oki. Doesn't try and do anything though. Expects the burst though. Goes for a perfect block actually and just runs away. Going for a burst to his own, a burst activation. Ooh. Gets the side like the little arrows there. Tries to teleport forward. There's the vortex. This is not going to kill because it doesn't wall splat. Just a little too far away. And then you takes the game, takes the round, takes the match with a counterattack. Ellen tried to react but was just a little too slow. Alright, so that means the team of Fujin, Rara, and Satoru are moving on to Grand Finals. Elm, Subutan, and Paris are going to move and play Tambourine, a Lucario player, Sceptile Shinja, a Sceptile player, if you couldn't tell, and Naokuri, who plays... My tag is Mins, by the way. It's M-I-N-S. Yeah. Sorry if this commentary is not great. It's 2:42 a.m. right now on the East Coast, New York, or not New York, in DC. doing this through Discord last minute. But we're gonna giving them the best that we can in these sort of awkward situations. Shoutouts to Anime Illuminati, fucking holding it down in Japan. They do so much for all these scenes. Like, imagine if none of these awesome games were able to actually get streamed, like for an English audience. That would suck. That sucks so much. Like, it really. So it's awesome that they're able to do all this for them, and they don't even get paid. Yeah, if you want to support the stream, you know, go and subscribe, follow them. I think they have tips. Yeah, they have bits. You can send in some bits too. Support Anime Illuminati. They bring like so much awesome Japanese scene, all fighting games. They do so much. Praise be. So this is gonna be, we're gonna have the player point of view of Suicune, the Pikachu Libre, and they're gonna be up against Sceptile Shinja, who plays Sceptile. So Sceptile is like more of a trap-based character, I guess you could say. He puts out these plants, leech seed. Oh wait, never mind, I got lied to. Never mind, I'm trolling. I'm just dumb. He plays Mewtwo actually. Never. I could have swore he used to play Sceptile, but whatever. Playing Mewtwo. So I've seen this matchup a little bit before, but it's a bit of projectiles back and forth. Both characters have really good tools sort of to get through each other's projectiles. They're sort of walking back and forth. Very mobile characters. Pikachu Libre had one of the most mobile characters in the whole game. But Mewtwo's gonna win that field phase with the counterattack and get the momentum back. But Suicune not gonna let him have any space to breathe, but actually gets counterattacked with the just frame on the Hell Sweep. That's not as easy as it looks. And timing on that is actually correct. Just frame at least. The whole combo is not too bad. So it's just kind of jumping in the air because that jumping that air dash can be cancelled at any time by Mewtwo, giving really good air assault. Makes it really difficult to get it to deal with sometimes. The Libre just kind of running the train right now. Actually backdashes away from the command grab right there. Great jumping over the counterattack from Suicune. Gonna be able to potentially finish this round right here. Yeah, wow, that was super amazing awareness from Suicune to be able to jump at the last minute. Mewtwo's counterattack is a low, which means you can jump it on frame 1. So Suicune gonna go into this looking really good. I don't know what Shinja was looking for there. Went for a really slow move, just got hit out of it. Now Libre is just kind of rolling it right now, just pushing all the momentum. Libre is an extremely momentum-based character for getting buffs every time they shift a phase shift. See that little electricity around them? That means all their special attacks are enhanced, and they do a lot more damage. Ooh, great anti-air off of the jump. Gets the just frame on the ender there too. Whenever they glow yellow with a little cling, that's a just frame. That means they just got a just frame. All right, Shinja able to actually fight back. Oh, good. Great counterattack, but not able to confirm the combo. Good jump away. Swaps the corner. This sort of dual phase is going to be really small because of the stage positioning they ended up in. Shinja just goes for the grab. Gonna put Suicune on the last legs of the round and just gets clipped with projectiles. Alright, 1-1 apiece. Suicune sticking with the Mimikyu, which is normally a support you use to sort of counter burst attack centric characters. You don't really want to use it in neutral like that because it's so easy to dodge, especially in field phase. You just jump around. Almost passed out. Yeah, honestly, can't blame them. Alright, Libre gonna get the field phase, gets the grab to do it. CA's on both sides, counterattacks, they're just jockeying for position. Scizor just gonna dash up grab. No reaction from Suicune. That's all true black string, gets +4, but then Suicune just jumps and dive kicks him out of it. Ooh, tries to just walk up grab on his own, but Scizor not having it. Getting 2 just frames, ends the combo there. Doesn't want to go for any resets or anything, no fancy shenanigans. Libre just out of rage, which is actually huge, which means a lot of damage is not going to be on the table. Wow! Missing the meaty timing on that electro ball there. Doesn't matter, catches Scizor trying to do something with a jump light into the full combo. Super is scaled pretty hard in this game, but this will still do a pretty decent chunk. Yeah, there we go. 84 HP left, but has burst attack. Burst. Mewtwo has the slowest charging burst meter in the entire game. All specials he uses up burst meter, so it's super hard to get it. And his reward is this, a command grab super, but it missed. So he doesn't really get much reward anymore. Looking really rough for him right now. He tried to backdash, but gets hit out of it. And Suicune gonna take the first game. Alright. Yeah, so what happened there, he really didn't want to take the setup. Backdashes have a couple frames, like 4 or 5 frames of invincibility on startup. But Suicune actually read it and used a move that specifically would beat that. And won the round. Yo, 100% raise, $0. Pop. Damn, I heard you guys talking about like potato chips earlier. I mean, I'd be down for that. Like as payment, I'm fine with that. Oh, so that was Futen. I was again, so I was lied to. I'm not really. Oh, okay, so I don't really know what's going on with the teams right now. We'll give it a second. We'll just see who's playing. So we're still not. Alright, there we go. So this is Rara playing against Libre. So Scizor, again, as I said, has a couple main core mechanics. The swords on the back, the swords dance, which enhance all, or give him a follow-up to all special attacks he has. Chooses not to use it there, and gets punished for it too. Libre now has the enhancement up for her own special attacks. It's gonna run out soon though. Doesn't last that long. Especially since it wasn't reapplied. There it goes, it's now gone, but Scizor still has his stack of swords. He can get another one if he wants. No one's been hitting anyone yet. Weird clash. An anti-air should not clash with an air attack. It doesn't normally happen. Libre getting burst attack or burst mode already, gonna be able to win this field phase, or dual phase, put it back into field phase, has the corner position. Goes for a burst attack. I don't think Ron was pressing the buttons, he was not, so he just blocks it cleanly. Counterattacks the jumping heavy. Ooh, catches the jump out, but he's in the air, it's no real good combo. The wall splat kind of messed it up. Only 17 seconds left on the clock. These players have been playing it really slow. No one really wants to commit to much. But this could be the it. With 11 seconds on the clock, Libre combos generally take a good amount of time, but actually drops it. A weird wall angle. Tried to go for a DP, but doesn't work. Grabs out of the support though. Wall splat should not be enough though, and Libre still takes it. Alright. So now Scizor's gonna go into this round with full burst meter. Pikachu Libre doesn't get anything, doesn't have the support, only has half burst meter to go. So has to win this field phase to really be able to get and compete in the meter game right now. And it does. Alright, so she's in there. In the corner, just jabs him out, gets the just frame on the string there to allow this combo to even happen. Gets the full combo, no, drops it at the very end, but then just gets the Electro Web. It's unenhanced, so it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does put the slow down, which is one of the most annoying debuffs in this game. CA right through the double team. Fully charged. This character is so slow without dashing, especially with the slow debuff. Gets caught by the projectile. Libre trying to do Libre things in the air, but then just gets seed and grabbed. Tries to set up Oki. No, goes and just respects the burst. Actually, what you can do is if you go for a certain specific move and then cancel into block in the first couple of frames of blocking and you block something, you'll get like a very set amount of block stun. It's pretty much a perfect block in this game. It is not an intended mechanic, but it's pretty cool. Characters are just kind of content with standing across full screen. Libre goes for a really unsafe option right there. It's this weird air counterattack, and it gets punished for it. Those little staples on the ground are probably one of the best field plays moves in the game, funny enough. They don't look very threatening, but they are. 7 seconds left, and Scizor has full screen to run away, and he will run away. But the HP up from Libre might actually give him enough to win this? No, 16% to 15.44. Really fucking close. Scizor, Rara able to time out that one. He actually did something that was really smart, where Libre can bounce off the wall and heal every time she does, but he scrolled the screen just far enough where Libre couldn't hit the wall and bounce off of it. Anyways, now Libre gets hit into the corner, but then gets phase shifted, but stays in the corner, doesn't bounce off the wall, he's too far away from it. Wins the field phase, now he's back in charge. Scizor though jumps away, gets a clean jump in, dunks him on the ground, decides not to use his swords, and just goes for a Bug Bite grab. Steals a little bit of HP. Burst attack from Libre. I don't think Rara pressed a single button. No, he did not. He's gonna go for Snivy just to stop all momentum. Double teams in. It's a little unsafe, but CA does win for. Libre actually beating out the DP from Scizor. Clashing there. A little weird interaction. That's not supposed to happen. Ooh, command grab. Just right in his face in neutral. That was a new addition. Normally Scizor didn't used to be able to use that command grab without using a move before it, but now can use it sort of as like a negative edge charge move, pretty much. Oh my god. So Libre pretty much just gonna win right off that. No, actually didn't. I thought it was gonna wall splat. So Rara's gonna win that one. Bring it 1-1. If that Scizor was any closer to the wall, he should have wall splatted, taking an additional 30 damage, just raw damage, unscaled, and it would have given Libre the life lead, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, now you can see that command grab, when enhanced, when you're in rage, it does damage. She is not a character to be taken lightly. So, I'm being told this is actually just still winners finals. So buckle up. We're in this for a long haul. So apparently it's 3 out of 5, or 2 out of 3 best of 3s. Let it be known that I did not know it was going to be that long when I signed up for this. Alright, so if you're enjoying the stream, please subscribe to Anime Illuminati. They're doing all this hard work for free. Or give them some bits, they like that too, money's money, you know. If you like the game, Pokken Tournament DX, please check us out on the Discord, the Pokken Community Discord. It's discord.gg/. is the semi-official. We're not like 100% official, but you know, TPCI talks to us. Pokemon Company like has reps there. They have Nintendo spies. We're pretty much. And also check out the forum if you want, the Pokken Arena forum. Alright, so we're going into it. This is the second player for both teams, Orana versus Elm. Versus the third team, third player. I lost count. Well, whatever happens, it's gonna be Suicune versus Scizor again. Expect some more timeouts. These are slow characters, slow players. They don't really want to rush in. Zoner versus counter Zoner that has no reason to approach, really. So they're just sort of jockeying for positioning in this field phase, trying to see who will do a dumb move first. And the one who takes the risk is Rara and actually gets rewarded with the grab. And he gets all the stage position to work with now. A lot of clashing, gonna anti-air him out of the air with that Snivy, little jam session. Gets the full combo, does a lot of damage for a support combo. Normally supports scale super hard, but that still did damage. Ooh, baits out the mirror coat to sort of reflect there, and actually just doesn't actually convert on the punish though. Gets a grab anyway. Alright, so in the field phase, Scizor tried the DP again, it's just not working. Suicune lucking out there. Normally Suicune, or Scizor's DP is really good, it's U-turn, it's probably one of the better DPs in the game. But so far it's just getting beat out by everyone. 8 seconds left on the clock, this is going to be a little bit of chip. And that should pretty much be the round for Rara. It's going to be almost impossible for him to do that much damage. Oh, forces the burst though, that's unexpected. I mean, he got it in one round, he might get it again, but it's still, that's not that bad for Elm, honestly. Burst is a resource, and if you're forced to spend it like that, you could be at a huge disadvantage. Especially if Elm wins this field phase right now and then pops Burst, this could be really huge. Well, he's trying to pressure him in the corner, tries to prevent a jump out, but oh, Rara fights his way out, pushes him all the way full screen, but he's still in the corner. He's not moving it forward at all. And then gets grabbed for his sort of patience. Elm fighting away, still has the burst meter lead by a long shot. Rara not being able to win any of these field phases is huge for his meter build. Suicune has to be careful with jumping now though, as Scizor has Snivy on deck. Gets the counterattack, doesn't commit to the follow-up though, and then backs up grabs. This won't kill, but it'll put him on 38 HP, which is pretty much just one hit away. Sets up the wall, walks away, and now is just waiting for Rara to sort of tighten his own noose. Or not, he actually going in? No, he's running as he should. Rara actually landed the hit, but didn't believe in it, and didn't convert, and then loses off of that sort of scramble. Alright, so now we're going into final round of this match. Rara still doesn't have his meter, so, and he's not going to win this field phase either? Ooh. So what you can do on those, every character has sort of a string of attacks in field phase that they can charge up to try and break your shield. And if you break your shield, you lose like 25% of your meter. That's the fact that Rara was willing to go, or Elm was willing to go for that instead of just the guaranteed damage, shows you how important meter is in this matchup. He wants to prevent Rara from getting as much as he can. How many Pokemon matches are there left? Probably a lot. Alright, Snivy coming call, doesn't actually hit, but forces him into the corner. Jumps over now. The anti-air catches him on the ground though, but ooh, dash up grab, reacts to the blue of the armor. Gets a little extra damage because of it's a crit. Now, tables have turned. This is not looking too great for Elm. He's in the corner. He might have the life lead, but it's not much. Both characters have burst mode available. No CA reaction on the Blizzard. Robert gonna be the first one to pull the trigger. Elm gonna do it in reaction too. Elm just kind of trying to use some chip, push him back, full screen. Has to be careful though. Scizor's burst attack is full screen, or almost. Gets hit by the Snivy, tried to jump away from it. Dash away from it. No more burst left. 3 seconds left. This could be it. 1 second left. Robert's gonna take it. Robert being able to barely clutch it out at the end there. Stealing away the life lead. And, so now is it 1-1? Because from what I understand, I think this is a best of 3 3v3 team match. So, okay, so it's 1-2. So we still have. That was only okay. It's only the second player. So then this means this is Pikachu? Or did I just get my teams mixed up again? Okay, yeah, it's Pikachu. We're good. So this will be Pikachu versus Scizor. I don't think we saw this matchup. I'm pretty sure we didn't see this matchup the last. But yeah, Paris is probably arguably one of the world's best Pikachu players right now. I don't remember if he qualified for Pokken World Championship last year, but I think he was. I'm certain he was runner-up at one of the qualifiers. Yeah, he came in second to Suicune at Spring Fist, if I remember correctly. I mean, he's probably the best Pikachu in the world, but I'm not gonna, you know. I'm certain that there are some Pikachus elsewhere that might get a little salty. I'm not really gonna try and light any flames. Ronald is the best Scizor in the world, though. Don't at me. Alright, let's see if Pyra goes with the Mega Rayquaza or the Mimikyu support. Mimikyu is sort of this weird defensive, offensive one. It's like a weird, it's a really niche support. Mega Rayquaza is like this pretty much huge laser. Costs Synergy Meter though, which is why people don't really like to use it. But it does like 200 damage, it's wild. Alright, Pyra's winning the first field phase. Gets a huge amount of meter. Pikachu has the second smallest meter in the game, tied with Weavile and Pikachu. Oh, and Shiny too. But now Rara has corner positioning and pretty much has all the pressure right now. Gonna actually shift back into field phase. Wants to end it pretty much here with this next mix. Dodges away from the Mimikyu, does not want to deal with that. CAs. Pyra's able to get the burst in time to avoid the punish on the Whiff. Robert breaks the grab attempt from Pop. Paris is gonna just go use his burst attack to get in, get pressure, get the mix up. +4/+4. What? Rara actually fighting his way out of the pressure, using that bullet punch. It's one of the fastest attacks in the. It's on the fastest tier, I should say. There's a lot of attacks that fast. Alright, so back to full screen. Actually getting hit by the Mimikyu. Paris actually tries to go for a reset though. Tries to get So those two blue sort of down arrows you see next to the Scizor's HP are debuffs. They were attack down and synergy down. Attack down is 20% less damage you deal, and synergy down is when you're in synergy mode, you take 10% more damage and deal 10% less. So it's really good if he had it now, per se. But Rara has full screen, has his burst mode. Paris has Rage. Oh, this is going to do a lot of damage. Not enough to kill because Rage keeping them alive does give you a little bit of guts extra defense. So one more mix-up. Paris able to win that field barely with a jumping head. Gets the burst mode now, so now the tables can turn really quick. That's unsafe, but no. Ooh, the command grab gonna give him so much damage. Pretty much ties it right back up, almost. One more mix-up away. That could be it. This doesn't scale too hard. He is in Rage and his burst. I think this is it. I think Paris actually just ran that all the way. Wow, what a fucking good comeback that was. So, from literally one hit away, barely winning a scramble situation, 3 mix-ups, that's the power of Rage. That's the power of burst mode. Yeah, this game can be... The damage in this game can be pretty heavy when it wants to be. Paris gonna win that first field phase. Gonna set up this corner pressure. Ooh! Fakes the meaty setup and goes for a command. I definitely don't think Rara was ready for that. Alright, now Paris looks like he's in total control. What an absolute crazy momentum shift. Rara completely on the back foot, in the corner, just getting poked. But actually able to fight his way out. It's gonna be a good chunk, a little bit of chunk of damage. Gonna get the field. Not enough for burst mode yet. Even if he wins this field phase, he won't get burst mode, I think. But he's not gonna win this first field phase anyway. Paris still has full control of this game. All in his hand. He's not gonna try and even move closer, just gonna zone with these little thunder. Ooh, stuffs him out of the bullets, punch, sword, follow-up, 2. This is looking really grim for Rara. Rara not able to fight out. It's a trade, it's not the worst one. But then he just runs right into the neutral heavy, one of Pikachu's best moves. One of the best neutral tools in the... Just like a big linear hitbox. That thing is wild. It's like literally everything you want from a move. It's special cancelable too. Yeah, you saw how much damage Paris was able to do when he was in Rage and in Burst. That's why these players are playing so passively, because they don't want to let the opponent get to that situation and kill him in 3 hits. Like, it's just crazy. Like, in the span of like 20 seconds, he turned the entire match around that one. Great. Yeah, it is 3:11 in DC time for me. I am commentating through Skype. Well, not Skype, Discord actually. Close enough. Pretty much the same. Just better. So Pikachu versus Shadow Mewtwo. As a Shadow Mewtwo player myself, I actually think this is good for Shadow Mewtwo, but I definitely don't play the way these Japanese Shadow Mewtwo's play. I play a very different style, so I'm not sure how they'll deal with it. In field phase, Shadow Mewtwo is all about like sort of these weird acting projectiles that he can change the properties of with his Miracle Eye. So he can make some of those like electro balls, return and home in on the enemy. He can make walls. He can make pillars. He can do all sorts of crazy shit. Probably one of the best fields. Wow, just full screen recovery goes over the Thundershock too, just because why not? The balls on the just frame. Ooh, just frame again. Clean, super optimal damage. Now Shadow Mewtwo is 1 hit away from dying. But now has full burst meter available, and he's probably gonna pop it. There it is. Rage. This game is one hit away for both players. Alright, Pikachu's burst attack is +4 on block. Shadow is just able to teleport away. Runs out of burst mode though. Flamethrower is light, so it doesn't actually connect. And all that HP usage means that that one little electroshock is enough to tank. Shadow Mewtwo is literally the most glass cannons in this game. Lowest HP in the entire game at 480 to 570 right now, and every single special attack he uses up his HP. So yeah, you get hit a few times, you just die as that character. But if you get a couple hits, they just die. So you know, it's real light. No just frame. There we go on the second one, getting that extra optimal damage. Now he's pretty much 2 hits away from death, but able to fight back, gonna get a little bit of HP back from shifting from field to duel, which is a mechanic. Running away, using the big full screen kill. Getting not super optimal damage, but it's pretty good if you're not trying to use any. Paris felt he needed to burst to get away from the pressure. Getting hit by the homing attack from Mewtwo. Now, Mewtwo not gonna pressure him on the wake up. Burst attacks underneath the dive kick, gets away from him. Ooh. Shadow Mewtwo has to be careful, but goes for his Rekka option and actually able to anti-air him out. Yeah, when in burst mode, Pikachu has probably one of the farthest ranged normals, or the farthest range fastest normal in the game. It's really disgusting. The down light move he has, that little low, like dirt poke in burst mode, is actually absurd. Insane. Alright, back in field phase, Shadow's gonna win it again, gonna get full burst mode. Tried to fight back. Fights back, actually. Really brave right now. No fear. Not even using burst mode himself. Didn't even pop Eevee, which now lets him actually break the light armor that Pikachu had. Ace actually smartly doesn't go for a follow-up to that jumping attack, or else he would have gone to burst mode in the corner. Pikachu tries to go for the God Fist. I think is not able to land in time and is going to lose. So this is going to be Shadow Mewtwo's win. I think that yelling in the back is probably Cross Igarashi. He's a very passionate Pokken player. Probably like he is the spirit of like a shonen protagonist. He is also qualified for Worlds, I think, Pokemon Worlds. Okay, so was that 2-0? So does that mean Elm's team goes down to losers? Okay, so now we get a different team. So we're gonna, oh yeah, that's Tambourine. That man has his own brand. He has his own shirts, he has his own like face he puts on everything. It's great. Sorry, it's Tambourine, actually. I'm pretty sure how you pronounce the name, not Tambourine, per se. So this is going to be a Libre, Pikachu Libre versus Lucario matchup. Lucario is definitely the Shoto of this game. Very sort of simple, very dependable moveset. No big gimmicks. Some good pokes, some potentially high damage in certain situations, good neutral, an okay fireball. But once this character gets into burst mode, all that goes away. It becomes just straight gorilla, just shoulder charges and just damage out the ass. Like, that character is nuts in burst mode. Libre no slouch in the burst department. Oh, there's more after this. I think right after Pokken, there's going to be cross tag. I think it's Blaze with cross tag. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's gonna be Blaze with cross tag after that. And then after cross tag, it's KOF 14, and then Xrd. Damn, that's a good line. Isn't there like 100 something people here for KOF? KOF is so cool. Oh wait, it's not Libre. It's just Pikachu. So it's not Suicune. It's actually Pop. All right. So Tamarine, he's gonna want to just try and use some projectiles and then use that little that Sharingan kind of move, that little, I don't know what you call it. His move's called Force Palm, that little energy ball on his hands. In field phase, it builds a lot of meter. Just look how much he has. This character got that technique actually named after him, the Tamarine Charge, because he's the first Lucario to really start doing it, and it fucking gives so much meter if the opponent doesn't. Alright, Lucario just sort of trying to control the neutral space of him. Well, maybe not. Gonna beat out that counterattack actually with the right option on the Bone Rush. That is, well, that is safe, but no, there's a certain OS you can use to beat out. Wow, he takes that first round with a perfect. Yeah, Tambourine coming out. Alright, round 2. Let's see if Paris can even play the game. For dash up grab, Paris is going to win this field phase, which is going to give him, effectively going to give him full meter. So now he's going to be actually able to play the game. Hunting Cox actually lands in the air, but not able to convert off of it though. Lucario just going for zoning, not traditional for this character. Normally doesn't really want to rely on that fireball. It's a good one. Your sphere is fine, but it's not like amazing. But I guess it's doing decent work right now against Paris. Paris going for the basic Pikachu pressure. It's not huge, but it's something. Great whip punish from Paris. Easy with the huge 5x that they have. Projectile wars. Paris jumping over and getting in, forcing the burst from Paris. Now this is an absurd amount of damage on deck. Paris had the burst, or else he could have theoretically died. Alright, but actually able to get his burst attack. Get ready for a weird electric fit. Yeah, that burst attack was really so weird. But that's gonna be a lot of damage, not enough to kill though. But now Lucario has absurd amount of damage on deck, breaks the shield. Normally would get rid of meter, but it doesn't even matter. Oh my god, he has 0.1 second left on that attack up, which made that do so much more damage than it should have. This is not gonna kill, but put him on one little mix-up left. Next hit will kill for both players. 1 second left, and the game disconnected. I think someone popped off too hard, hit the table, and the wires got messed up, and the game's disconnected. So, oof. That's an oof right there. I don't know who had the life lead. It was really close. I'm pretty sure they would have been. It was definitely going to be. Probably would have been in Pikachu's favor because Pikachu has less base HP than Libre. But I'm pretty sure Lucario was about to use Bone Rush, which does decent chips damage. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I do think. I would say Paris is about to win that though. Just from timeout. I don't know what the HP values were. I think it was super close. It was like 10 to like 12. It was something stupid. Literally 1.5 seconds left on the clock. Like, how do you even call that? Are they actually just gonna run it back? Oh, the DQ all the teams. Hey, let us leave. Alright, well, let's see what happens. I can't imagine either one of them are particularly happy with this outcome. Alright. So back to projectiles, I guess. Perry's gonna win this field phase, get pretty much half the meter he needs to get the. And more projectiles. Wow, actually able to backdash through the 5 heavy. But Pikachu able to get the combo, gonna get the shift. Just needs a tiny little bit more meter. Tried to actually beat out the counterattack, but the counterattack had so much range. Tambourine, now if he wins this field phase, which he does, he's gonna get full meter? Oh, almost. One little hit will do it for him. Knocks him out of the air, actually. Little. Just a bunch of scramble situations, guessing wins out for Tambourine. Forces Paris' burst. CA all the way through the Force Palm, gonna give Paris a good amount of damage. Paris, try to use burst attack, gets blocked. Lucario's burst attack also gets blocked. And Pikachu just jumping around. 17 seconds left on the clock. Are we gonna get the timing in this round? Lucario grabbing field phase, not as much damage. Grab again, alright, Lucario's gonna win this one. So what is gonna happen? I guess they're just playing it, playing the whole thing. Or not? No? Maybe they're not? No, they are playing indeed. Alright, they just fully restart the... Alright, well, so we're gonna have at least this one more round if Tambourine's gonna win it. He wins the first field phase though, which is pretty big. Gonna give him the meter he needs to catch back up. Projectiles, neutral. Bone Rush tries to catch him on the whip, but nothing. Alright, Bone Rush, up swings. Full damage combo, good chunk of damage. Gonna put Pikachu pretty much on the last third. Trade? Was he able to combo off that trade? Weird, I've never seen that before. So Pikachu now in burst, gets stuffed out of his burst attack in like the 4 frames, it's vulnerable. Alright, Tambourine just jabs him out of whatever he was trying to do on Wake Up, and wins for real. Also, I'm noticing that I think my Discord seems, or my Twitch stream, I think, is really delayed. So I'm sorry that my commentary is kind of behind. I'm gonna refresh my page right now. I'm commentating through Discord, voice messaging. From Washington, D.C., it's 3:30 in the morning. We're doing our best. Alright, I've refreshed my page. Let's see if it's any better. Okay, that's a little bit better. So yeah, if you guys like the stream, please shout it out on like whatever social media platform you prefer. Follow, subscribe to Anime Illuminati. Give them some bits if you please support them. They're doing this whole thing for free. Like I don't think they're getting paid at all for streaming this event. Bringing you all this awesome Japanese fighting games from the niche to the well-known. And if you like Pokken, check us, join the community at the Pokken Community Discord at discord.gg/Pokken and Pokken Arena for PokkenArena.com for a forum. And let's get into the game. This is going to be Pikachu Libre versus. Expect a little less zoning from Lucario, as Libre has a really easy option to get in against it. As you see right there, that was a move called Double Team. It gives you iframes 2 projectiles, lets you just. And the Vortex of Grappler is now running for the Libre. All this momentum now has attack up buff. So all Libre's specials are enhanced while she glows blue for a little electricity. So it's now gone. So now no longer enhanced. So it's gonna be a little rough. But now in burst mode, so now it doesn't matter. Every special attack. This is gonna be plenty of damage. And a speed down debuff. No, he drops it again. He's been dropping that a lot recently. Fakes the command grab, trying to get him to press a button into the support. Alright, back into the neutral situation. Tries to dash up grab, but Lucario does not succeed. Suicune was ready. 20 seconds left on the clock, but a huge life lead. Not insurmountable, but not looking good without the break. Libre tried to fake him out, just dashes up right out of the double team into the grab, and takes the first round. Double team, one of the Libre's better options, but it's not invincible, only immune to projectiles. So he got hit by the Farfetch there, a little assist that's just a 3 swipe. And back into this sort of neutral situation. Libre just sort of bouncing around, trying to fate and bait out some options from Lucario. Just like that, baiting out the counterattack, jumping over it. Drops the combo. I think he expected the wall splat. Doesn't get it, but he gets this combo instead. Back into field phase, and let's see which one's going to press the button first. It's going to be Suicune just going for the sort of janky little zoning he got there with the cancel into double team to trying to prevent any counter zoning. A good DP extreme speed from Tambourine gets him out of the pressure and changes the momentum of the match. A grab with no punish though, and now Libre has all the pressure with these wide slams. They are super close on block, like plus 16. First attacks on both sides, they just invincibly through each other, nothing really happens. Farfetch with the swipes actually comes in, lands the hit. Gonna bring full corner carry and good amount of damage. Tambourine misses the last bit of that combo a little bit, but still managed to get the tiny last bit. 10 seconds left. Libre gets an attack buff from the assist, but doesn't land anything from it. Lands the anti-air, actually catches them backdashing, but drops the combo at the wall. This could be it. No! Jabs, mashing, and Suicune takes the... Yeah, that was almost a throw. He almost threw that so hard. Thank God, Tambourine's a masher, you know? Imagine if the switch is disconnected there too. That would have been fucking hilarious. Twice in a row. this is the losers finals. It is a Pokken Tournament 1v1 Team 3v3. And it is losers finals. It is best 2 out of 3. And up next, we got Naokuri coming up, who is the Mewtwo. I think. No, Blaziken. Yeah, sorry, I'm mixing it up. Alright. So Libre versus Blaziken, from what I understand, isn't a great matchup for Blaziken. Blaziken's a explosive rushdown character. This character has one direction they can go in, and it's forward. Literally, like, majority of their moves just move them forward. They also use HP for all of their special attacks, so it's a pretty high risk, high reward character. A lot of weakness to anti-airs, which Libre has a pretty good. Weird trade, not great, but still okay. Look how much HP was done pretty much to himself for the kid. Anti-aired out of the sky, no wall splat though, which means not as much damage. Electro Web, this is enhanced, so it does plenty of damage. Speed down, wall splat. Not looking great so far for Naokuri, sorry. But doesn't have the worst field phase positioning. He's up close, wins the field phase, actually gets a lot. Gets a little straight hit, you can't get a combo off of it. Lace kicks, the moves you just saw there, are the bread and butter of that. They are technically heavy attacks. He used the non-EX version of it though. Blaziken can choose to spend extra HP to use sort of EX versions of all of his special attacks. Normally they're pretty much all just, not all strictly better, but they're generally. But that's gonna be it. Libre getting the counterattack. So Eevee is an assist that gives you some HP back, as well as giving you an attack up buff. So like your extra damage for 10 seconds. But it doesn't even matter if you can't hit them, if you're just getting. Which Suicune is just kind of rolling him right now. Gonna bring him to half HP. Speed down. Suicune himself has attack up and defense up, although they just expired. Gets the double team attack, the little kick at the end of it. Actually cashes Naokuri pressing. Forces him into the burst mode. Blaziken's burst is probably extremely strong. Oh my god, what a meaty grab. That thing lasted forever. Not enough to kill though. Blaziken probably not going to hit off this, nope. But he's going to get a speed boost, so it's going to bring him back to neutral. Try to go for a Brave Bird. He's just kind of reaching for the skies here. Not really able to get anything happen. Gets the grab, so maybe this could be the start. Blaziken does plenty of damage in the right conditions. No! Libre uses his largest range attack and just kicks him dirty. So I think that was... So, okay, so up next it should be the last player of that team. Of Sceptile Shinja, who, as I believe, I'm pretty sure, plays Sceptile. Sceptile is like this sort of very neutral game, heavy, sets up traps in the, sets up seeds and plants all over the place to try and make it inconvenient for the opponent to get. Has probably one of the best dashes in the whole game. So his counterattack's also really good too. So he's just really, really good character, sort of dashing in and out. Has some decent damage, and Really good mix-ups. Has a full screen command grab, pretty much. Gotta be careful with this guy. Yeah, the commentary is behind because it is behind. I'm watching everything from Twitch, from Washington, D.C., talking via a Discord Skype call. So, we're doing the best we can. There are no American players here, and literally no one who speaks English knows anything about Pokken at this event, so I was awake, and I'm doing this, so thank you all for watching. My name is Mins, by the way. I guess my Twitter is Mins Pokken. And that's really all I have to shout out as we get into the match. Okay, so player named Sceptile Shinja does play Sceptile. Sceptile has a lot of sort of weird, not great projectiles, because if Sceptile blocks, a lot of those projectiles just go away. But that counterattack, one of the best in the game right there. Missed the meaty with the grab. But CADCs, the counterattack dash cancels, just so good. It goes for them one too many times without really getting anything off of them, and Suicune just grabs it. It might armor through everything, it doesn't beat. So those seeds on the ground will spawn plants after a little bit of time. They will go away if Sceptile tries to grab though, so you can set up some nasty mix-ups. But it doesn't even matter, Suicune's just getting this train rolling right now. Just using all this air movement that Pikachu Libre has to mess around with Sceptile's. Sceptile feels forced to burst, trying to get out of here. But it doesn't work, gets caught, but Suicune drops the combo. Doesn't even matter, Electro Web, command grab. Not enough though, not enhanced to kill. 21 life left. Burst back from Suicune, gonna take it. Good reaction to the jumping heavy, the Helm Breaker from Sceptile. Alright, into round 2. That probably was closer than it needed to be. Suicune was really in control of it for the most part. Every time Shinja got the advantage, he kind of just CA'd and did nothing. So Snivy Call, not able to iframe through it. It's not a projectile, so double team doesn't go to it. Weird exchange, but I think Suicune came out on top. Shinja tried to use a defensive teleport option, but got beat out. Then, on wake up, he was mashing something, and Suicune beats him out with the jab strings. Just a Snivy to try and stop any pressure. This Emolga is just like a solid little laser. Really classic vanilla move there. Cashes him out of the bullet seeds he was trying to use. Big whiff, but no punish from Suicune there. Alright, there we go. Teleports out of that situation. CAs, gets stuffed out. Not able to armor through long enough. Suicune doesn't... Oh, actually, no, he dropped it. Doesn't matter. He gets the command. He just grabs him and takes it. So that means Suicune's team is going to take the first set of this... I think so, at least. I'm pretty sure this is still 2 out of 3, so it's going to do another reset of this battle, so... We'll see who they go back and send out again. I'm pretty sure Majin Obama's just sleeping right now. He sounded so tired before I got on this. Yes, Pokemon have gender. What? They've had gender since Gen 2, I think. Oh, the Nidorans? Okay, I guess that counts. Sure. Okay, so who's playing? This tourney makes no sense. Wait, what just happened? Did something crazy just happen? Did they just play one set and they're done, or what's going on now? They're switching sides? What? It doesn't matter. What? I'm so confused. Do they want to like have their character on the stream? I'm commentating from my kitchen. I'm on a Discord call. It's rough. We're struggling out here, but you know we make it work. Actually melty right now. So, yeah, there's absolutely no reason for switching sides. The camera is like in a third-person perspective behind your character all the time. There's no player 1, player 2 side. So, I don't understand what just happened. I don't know why they're wasting more time swapping sides. This is killer. But they're sending out the Blaziken first this time. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, Fuden was on the winning team in Grands. What's going on? Am I crazy? Yeah, hold on. I'm actually... So wait, was Losers just one set? What the? Okay, what a weird... I guess this is Grands. Alright, so this is Fuden. So, Mewtwo versus Pikachu. Very sort of clean characters, no big gimmicks, a lot of just sort of simple, a lot of movement. Big normals. There's not going to be huge explosive damage until they get into burst mode. This is going to be good damage if it drops it, a little too far away from the wall to get a wall. Pikachu able to fight back. Not a great starter, it's only a good chunk of damage. Not as much as it could have been. Fully charged the homing attack means it pierces the counter. I rarely see that. Ooh, good backdash on the wake up, but not good enough. Paris able to keep chasing. Alright, Paris in a huge advantageous position right now. Has plenty of screen space to run away with. Breaks the grab, not gonna be able to kill because Mimikyu scales to all. But one more mix up. And there. Alright, so Paris gonna take this first round of the Grand Final. Yeah, no, that assist is not for damage. You do not use that for damage. Homing attack, it gets the armor from the assist call actually lets Pikachu get through the counter or through the homing attack, and then Mewtwo fights back. But it has the attack down, so it does negative damage. Using for the Hyper Beams. Hyper Beams take out a huge chunk of Mewtwo's meter. All specials from Mewtwo use meter, but Hyper Beam especially uses a lot. So Mewtwo is literally the hardest character to build a full synergy meter. He gets it once an entire game if you are lucky. But I mean, he's getting pretty lucky right now, getting these grabs back. And there it is, the Drain Punch, catching Paris, pressing a button, wins the final exchange. So 1-1, and it looks like he will be able to get his burst mode for this final round. Especially with that field phase win, that gives you a lot of synergy. Alright, command grab from Pikachu. I'm sorry. Alright, he's back against the corner, but jumps away. Able to just get away pretty cleanly, but then gets hit by the counterattack, fully charged. Just frame God Fist. Gonna get hit by the Electroshock, but it's gonna not really take any HP away. He's trying to build meter with his charge stance. Actually, the Clash gives him a huge amount of meter, enough for a burst mode. Huge opening. This actually could be a ton of damage. He has attack up and rage. This is gonna be absurd amount of damage. 2 debuffs on the Pikachu from the Ice Punch, Thunder Punch combo. Homing cancel? Alright, Mewtwo still has enough meter for gets command grab. So no burst attack from Mewtwo. Gonna armor through these projectiles. It's gonna be hard, but he can still get one hit and pretty much guarantee the win right now. He has to play it slow, but the Mimikyu in the way. Not enough hit stun to end the game. Huge bet does not wet out, and Paris actually wins it with just the tip of the the God Fist. Really close. That was almost spaced far enough where that move was safe, but it wasn't. Pikachu barely able to cashing it. Crazy. Okay, so then this is, I think, Subutan. Or not Subutan, wrong team. This is Rara. So Scizor versus Pikachu. So this one might go to time, as we've seen with most of Rara's games. He plays it very low and slow. He doesn't want to really try and overcommit to anything. He likes just sort of grinding the opponent. Alright, here we go, start of the round. He backs away, gets a stack of his swords with the sword dance. Runs right into the counterattack though, so not a great start. Runs right into the 5 heavy. He'll just frame God Fist on it. Bullet Punch from full screen, the conversion. Good damage, but has no sword to follow up to finish the combo, so not as much as a... Bullet Punch, a sword follower, no bites. Sword Dance twice, he is now max stacks, so he can do tons of damage if he's given the chance. Well, not anymore, now he's damage down, so now he'll do negative damage. Okay, now he does normal damage. He does attack up, that buff, remove the defense down. Pikachu tried to actually grab the DP there. It doesn't work, it was just a little too slow. DPs himself, and then gets punished because of... Next mix-up wins, and it's gonna be... with the grab. Alright, on to round 2. Matter time, Pog. Alright, Paris with the instant call of Mimikyu does literally nothing. The homing attack winning the field phase, getting him the meter. Just frame God Fist. able to stuff out the counterattack from Scizor. Paris not giving up any ground, pushing him slowly to the corner. Gets the hit and his phase shifts. And now it's back into Scizor's favor. Very sort of mid-game. No one really has an advantage at this point, I'd say. But that's a huge jump in. Plenty of damage available for Paris. He gets both just frames. That's pretty optimal there. Paris just using his burst just to get the pressure. And then running away from Scizor. The Mimikyu actually lands but messes up the combo, but Scizor doesn't react, just takes the shield. And then Paris takes it with the Hunting Hawks, catches out whatever Rara was trying. Alright, so so now only down to, so it's 1-1, right? Actually, no. Wait, didn't Pikachu just win twice in a row? Am I crazy? Okay, it's 2-0. Okay, so now we got Shadow Mewtwo versus Pikachu. So both these characters build burst attack very quickly. And Pikachu's gonna start off the race real fast at that field phase. That's an unsafe move. Good punish, very clean, the only one Shadow Mewtwo had at that. But then good whiff punish from Pikachu, but the dive kick, catching out the grab. Paris staying at this mid-range, throwing in a lot of projectiles. Seems to be working. Oh, but then gets caught out with Shadow Mewtwo's own projectile. Forces the burst. Doesn't immediately burst, almost gets caught by the killer at first. And then Sceptile dashes into the burst attack from Pikachu. Not gonna die, because Rage kicked in right before the animation. Does not guess right on the second mix-up, and gets grabbed and loses that round. So now Paris on the set point. Homing attack means Sceptile is going to win that field phase and get pretty much most of his meter. Jumps away from the projectile, but he's sticking to the projectile style. Jumps over, lands the... It's not going to do a ton of damage because that flamethrower scales really hard. But does put... This damage is adding full screen. Pikachu has to respect that pillar. Shadow Mewtwo now in burst. Very dangerous. Hunting Hawks. Not able to move forward in time. The pillar catches up to him and then he's going to die. So this is going to go into a round. Alright, final round. Okay, homing attack. Winning it for Sceptile. We're gonna get his burst meter pretty much almost filled up. There it is. From the vortex, you see that little aura around him? That means he's holding down the A button, which is his recover input. Ooh, good DP, but not low enough to actually get the full damage. Just neutral. Gonna go into burst attack to get +4, get the pressure. Huge hits, so much damage. And And then back to a reset in the field phase. Thunder not going to be able to connect. But the forward light from Mewtwo does. Pikachu dashes forward. Gets grabbed, still alive, has rage, and gets kicked in by now. Has to beat this one mix-up. Actually didn't get shifted from that. I think Sceptile messed up. Dive kick. Dive kick again. One more dive kick and that's the broken shield. Baits out the attack and goes for the first attack, and that's it. Alright, Shadow Mewtwo holding on, bringing it to a 2-1. Sayotaro clutching it. Keep in mind this is only the first set. I think this is 2 out of 3 sets. Winners finals was 2 out of 3, then losers finals wasn't. So I don't really know entirely what's going on, but I'm gonna assume that it's 2 out of 3. Yeah, I think they're running a little overtime. I think it took them a long time to set up the stream or something. I don't know. Anyways, if you like the stream, please consider supporting Anime Illuminati. They're bringing you this awesome tournament. They're not even getting paid to do it. They're just doing it because they love fighting games. They love Japanese fighting games, and they think Japanese fighting games deserve a chance to be seen by Western audiences. So hit that subscribe button, follow button, hit the bits, who cares, do whatever you want, spread the stream, enjoy the show. Alright, so going into the Pikachu Libre matchup now, again, the projectiles aren't as effective against this character because of that move right there. Double team allows you to invincibility through all projectiles. But then just lands right into that fireball. Alright, beats out the grab with the very low dive. Gets a good amount of damage, gets a slow debuff. Gonna get enhanced off this? Yes, with the face. But then Sayotaro fights back with a homing attack. Almost jumped into the pillar, but jumped out of it. Alright. Sayotaro pretty much almost in 2 hits could be dead. But gets burst, but now has both attack down and burst down, which means he does like 0 damage if he hits him. Weird air tech from the command grab. The command grab this time works. Gonna do plenty of damage. And again, just kills him. Just casually kills him. Electro Web, one of the strongest command grabs in the game, hits in the air, hits on the ground. When you're enhanced or in burst, you do absurd damage. It's a speed debuff afterwards. Smart use of armor from both sides there results in no one actually getting hit in that weird air. But then Sayotaro gets the grab there and brings it back to field phase. And then sometimes getting clipped by a lot of these stray projectiles, not leading to much damage, but the chip is adding up. Then gets the counterattack, weird trade. A lot of just straight hits, not hitting though, not getting into big. Burst mode from both sides, just barely with the grab. Is this gonna crit? No. Not able to whiff punish the grab. Whiff punish the wild, wild press? No. Wild slam? I don't know what that move is called. Whatever that move was, it got whiff punished by a burst attack. Not gonna kill, but gonna do plenty of damage. One more hit will take down this Libre, and there it is. So 1-1 apiece. Flying press. Close enough. Alright, pillars. Has to block, but Sceptile doesn't commit. Was afraid of it and jumped away. Flamethrower just catching him out of something. Grabs him. Not much to be happened there. Suicune was, I guess, afraid. He tried to press the button that time. Got clipped by a pillar. Jumped into the vortex. Actually able to block? Crazy. That was absurd. That was kind of gross that he was able to block that vortex. Doesn't matter because Sceptile getting the hit anyways. In a pretty good position. Still denying the burst, but there it is. Just enough damage to bring him over it. Vortex, that's a huge! That is so huge. This means that Shadow Mewtwo no longer has enough burst meter. Never mind. He hit him, he gets the meter. Now this game is looking very much in the hands of Sceptile. But it's not impossible for Libre to make this comeback. Libre does a lot of damage, but it's gonna have to get through Mega Mewtwo right now. Well, that's a start. And that's the end. So 2-2. Gonna bring it down to Elm, I believe. Oh no. Am I on the wrong team? Am I thinking of the wrong team? Yeah, no. So Elm versus Suicune. He might be able to bring this all the way back. This is 3v3, but in a 1v1 format. Wait, Sceptile versus him? Yeah, sorry. I said Suicune. It's Sceptile. Spam some Sabak pings in the chat for Elm. I don't know why, but people have been spamming that in a lot of Pokken events lately. I appear to be out of the loop on that emote. So if you're liking Pokken Tournament DX, please consider checking us out at the community Discord at Pokken Community. Discord.gg/Pokken is the link. And you can also check out our forum at PokkenArena.com. I'm Mins. You can find me at MinsPokken on Twitter, I guess, and your shoutouts to Anime Illuminati for streaming this event for all us English viewers, which is awesome. And we're getting into it. So this is going to be Shadow Mewtwo versus Suicune. Dark Mewtwo, as they say in Japan. I think that's Crossy Garashi just shouting out in the back. Alright, going into round one eventually. There we go. Ooh, Orb Beam. Or just actually getting right through the projectile. Rare sight. That's a little weird interaction that will happen if Suicune is full screen. The Mirror Coat actually moves him away. Great punish on the Mirror Coat there with the Thunder. Not going to have a ton of damage because Thunder scales pretty hard, but it's still a pretty clean. Good forward light. This is looking good for Sceptile. Has him in the corner, has burst mode, has EV, so if he wants to use it, this is plenty of damage up. He can kill him on this next hit if he gets a good... Dash up, jumps over him. He's almost out. Nope. Runs out of burst though, so he can't confirm off the pillar. The pillar disappears when the burst ends. But Elm has a ton of work to catch up on. And that's going to be it. Tries to jump away, but Taro, smart enough, catches him with the fists and takes the round. Alright, on to round 2. Pretty much dead even in meter, but Shadow Mewtwo is going to get his a lot faster no matter what. There it is with the flamethrower. Sets up the pillar. Does not resummon it, instead just goes for the grab. The Miracle Eye allows him to resummon a lot of his projectiles. Allows him to do a lot of weird tricks. Counterattack does not go through. Tries to Saratoga tries to grab Suicune. Suicune attacks through it. Suicune not afraid, not bursting yet. There it is. Now it bursts. Uses up most of Saratoga's burst mode, but just barely able to get that grab. Alright, that's going to use up the rest of Mewtwo's burst. And, ooh, but the Frogadier does not come out in time. Blizzard not able to beat out the CA, and then the Vortex going to take it for Sartaro, and they're popping off. Vortex to end is about as quintessential Shadow Mewtwo as you can get. I guess that's it? No, that should have been a reset, right? So are they just gonna reset? Or are they just done? Or are they just wait over time and they're just like, alright, we gotta leave. Oh wait, was Saratoga? No. Saratoga, was there team in winners? I don't even... Yeah, it's been long, it's late. Anyways, best of one, winners grand finals, is how it happens. Thank you for watching. So yeah, the winners, Sartaro, Naruki, and who was the last one? Rara, there we go. Oh, sorry, it was Fuden, Rara, Sartaro. Those are our winners, grand finals. You've been watching Pokken Tournament DX and Anime Illuminati. If you like the game, if you like Pokken, please check us out at our Discord. It is discord.gg/Pokken. Our forum is PokkenArena.com. My Twitter, I'm Mins. You can catch me at MinsPokken. I tweet sometimes. Thank you so much for putting up with my commentary from my kitchen at 4 a.m. in the morning in DC via Discord. Definitely one of the weirdest experiences I've had. Thank you for watching. It's been great. Thank you, Anime Illuminati. You're awesome. Thank you for giving me this chance. Thank you for streaming the game. Thank you for bringing Japanese Pokken to Western audiences. Y'all are amazing. Alright, that's it for me. Enjoy BlazBlue Cross-Tag Battle. Coming up next.
Thank you.